Yo, welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm gonna be, hopefully, just a pretty low-key stream, because we're gonna be playing 2 stars, but I imagine, now that the XLs are out of the way, things should be pretty normal. I'm debating what we want to do as our next sort of category of 2 stars, because there are a couple ways we can narrow this down further before we get into the gauntlet. I'm thinking we get the other level lengths out of the way, and then maybe we could, like, sort by epic and mythic and all of that. But I think I want to get the level lengths out of the way first. So, yeah, we're going to be playing some GD. Why the fuck did I say that? Of course we're playing GD. What the fuck else are we doing? Welcome to the Minecraft stream, chat. Playing Minecraft. I'm kind of all over the place today. I had a pretty weird day, just in general, so I really just want to fucking chill and relax, and yeah, that's my goal. Just have a calm stream. I might not be as manic as I tend to be on stream. I might not be as funny, but hey, I mean, let's just enjoy the levels. Dashcraft, yes, exactly. Play some Dashcraft. Okay, so the last stream, we got all the XLs done. So, yeah, if we sort by XL, there are no levels that come up. And so, we're gonna do short, medium, and then we could probably do... Where is it? Yeah, we could do epic, featured, legendary, and mythic. I think featured would also knock... Yeah, okay, featured is 400, and then non-featured is 600. So that might help, I don't know. I wish I could sort by not featured, but I guess not. Ooh, you know what else we could do? Is we could do the underrated demon list. Hold on, I should probably pull that up. Yeah, honestly, it's probably a good idea to beat every underrated 2-star. Get that out of the way. Where is... I didn't forget to put it on my site, did I? Damn. Hold on, I gotta open up Discord then. Yeah, the not underrated demon list, the underrated non-demon list. Yeah, I gotta like open up Discord for a sec to get the list. Because apparently, I forgot to put it on my website. Yeah, so we could probably use this as well. This is the underrated non-demon list. Basically, it ranks levels that are not demon difficulty, and it specifically lists levels that are harder than their difficulty says. So, like, if you go to the 8 and 9 star, it's got, like, you know, it's all in tiers and stuff, but it'll have stuff like, you know, the troll levels, and, like, what's a level that people would know here? Like, Okiba Crackdown by Evasium, or, what else is there? Like, Be Gone, Mr. Gone, stuff like that. And on the high end, it gets stupid, because you get, like, Supersonic V2 and Dub Core by Majako. But, yeah, the 2 stars, I mean, I think I've done most of them, because I did double, triple trial, I did the Sunrise. I'm pretty sure I did all 4 of these. Right? Because double, triple trial was on one of the first streams. Yeah, if I remove all my filters... Yeah, I did double, triple trial. Also, if you ever see these horns and this down here, that's actually the mod that displays this. Like, that's for this, so that also is a thing. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're good on that. Yeah, I'll probably not do this right away. This will probably be after we're done with the level lengths, although I'm pretty sure if we click on short, I think that actually has one. Yeah, Forest of Fun by Pinecones. Yeah, so we'll have to do that pretty soon. Have I beaten World's Hardest Game? The GD level or the Flash game? Because I beat the Flash game back in the day. I guess we might as well start with this, get it out of the way. It's a tier 3 underrated 2-star. It actually probably won't be that bad. It's probably going to be like... I'm trying to remember. I think tier 3 2-star means it's like 4-star, I believe. The fuck? The fuck is happening there? Oh, there's a green orb I couldn't see. Okay. Well, wait, what's down there? Oh, there's a thing. Is that for a coin? Yeah, it's for a coin. Hey, Gengar. Yeah, I should be able to make quick work of this. How was this rated? That is a good question. Rated short levels will always be an anomaly. Ah, damn. Damn. That was a lag spike. Yeah, this is an underrated 2-star. I keep fucking forgetting the coin. I mean, yeah, I get why this is an underrated. This is a crazy amount of gameplay for a 2-star to have. Funny sentence, but, like, it's true. There we go. That wasn't a lag spike, that was a whole lag mountain. Okay, so, I don't know if anyone else has this problem with GD, but I swear, I'll boot up a level. It doesn't matter what it is, it could be fucking Stereo Madness, right? I'll boot up a level, and there will be, like, one really bad lag spike where the game just basically freezes mid-attempt, and it'll only happen once. It doesn't matter how long I'm playing for. I could be grinding the same level for like 8 hours, right? It'll be one really bad lag spike. It's completely unpredictable when it'll happen. It just... There's a bad lag spike one time, and then never again. And it's always so anxiety-riddling when it takes a long time to happen. Because if it happens at the beginning of a grind, you're good, but, like, I've had it kill me at 90% on levels before. How about a bad 2-star like Extreme Disaster? I did do Extreme Disaster already. I don't know if I did it on stream. I think, actually, no, I think I uploaded it on my, my second channel. Alright, so this is not an underrated, and it's a 2-star that's short, so I could probably read this. Oh, I know what this is going to be. It's just a triple. Did this come out before he passed? Because this came out after he passed. That feels weird. Okay, this was before. Thank God. Yeah, I don't even want to read that comment section. Okay, we're done with the shorts. That I knew that wouldn't take too long. Medium length levels. What the fuck is Unicorn of the Sea? Tidal Wave! Chat, we're gonna be beating Tidal Wave this stream, it looks like. I just realized there's 64 of these. Yeah, I did Double Triple Trial way back in one of the first Rebeat Arc streams. Alright, alright. Let's do oldest to newest. Happy Hour by Creator Golden. This looks peak already. Oh boy. Okay, no, low-key, that was a cool effect for 2.0. Nowadays, that like even without the scale trigger, that's easy to make in 2.1, but like for 2.0, that was pretty cool. I'll give them that. Oh. I may or may not have just bashed directly into a wall because I'm a moron. These streams, okay? Alright, so chat, I have this script for a video, and it was done, and then I had to completely rewrite most of it because a Eric Van Wilderman video accidentally, indirectly made it completely outdated. But the script is basically how to improve at Geometry Dash, but like, as like a major, like, ultimate guide, because it's supposed to be like everything I've learned playing the game. I went up again, Jesus Christ. It's supposed to be like everything I've learned playing the game, right? So, in theory, okay, so I don't have it like in my rules or anything, so you genuinely didn't know, but I'm gonna remove that message. I don't do level requests here. Yeah, please don't put level requests in chat. You didn't know, it's fine, but yeah, I don't do level requests. And even then, me playing the level probably wouldn't benefit you much, because, you know, I'm not like a mod or anything. But anyway, I'm working on this script, and, like, the thing that's prevented me from, throwing it out is that I'm not throwing it out. I'd rather, like, modernize it and add more to it, fix it, because basically, here's the deal, right? The original draft of the script was basically me going, here's a bunch of stuff that I do that's helpful, and also here's a bunch of other people's guides you could watch, right? And the idea was I didn't want any of my video to be, like, treading any of the same ground as, like, Eric's video, because I didn't want to feel like I was just repeating what other people are saying, right? Also, I beat it. Cool. But yeah, so before we go into the level, I'll continue this tangent. So, yeah, it's meant to be like... The original draft was meant to just be like, oh yeah, I'll just, I'll present information that I have and also recommend other people's video guides that you can watch. So the idea was, like, my video would go into, like, how you should treat extreme demons mentally, and, you know, my advice for practicing hard demons, and stuff like that. And it was meant to just be, like, a bunch of stuff that I considered helpful that no one else had talked about, right? And the problem is, a lot of the stuff I covered in that original script, not all of it, but, like, I'd say at least a quarter of that script just was an Eric Van Wilderman video. Like, EVW made a video, and most of that video was him saying stuff that I would have said in that script, and therefore the whole, I'm not going to cover ground EVW covers, so watch his video thing became kind of stupid, right? And so now I've had to rework the script into, here is literally every piece of advice I could possibly provide ever, organized by game progression. Right? So, like, here's advice I would give to someone trying to beat their first easy demon. Here's advice I would give to someone trying to get consistent at easy demons. Here's advice for someone struggling to get good at insane demons, and, you know, so on and so forth, until eventually I'm giving advice on extremes, but obviously, like, I'm new to extremes myself, so I don't have a lot to say about extremes. But that's what the script is, right? And so it's taking a long time for me to put it out. But, if I can pull this up really quick so that I have my own frame of reference with what I'm saying. Yeah, right here. So, if I just pull up the script, two little excerpts that give you an idea of what kind of advice I'm giving. Well, I'll give three. So here's three. The example of the first kind of advice is I have a section where I explain how to utilize click patterns, because I feel like people have a vague idea of how click patterns work, right? Like the idea that you can do a section so many times that you burn it into your muscle memory and you always do it with the same clicks, to the point where two attempts can sound similar if you just play the audio of the clicks. But that's not the full thing, because on the high end, especially with extreme demons like Sonic Wave, you kind of intentionally try to establish click patterns. And the easiest and most common example of this, and usually the first time a player will encounter it, is on, like, hard demon onwards with click pattern based UFOs. But the advice basically becomes, do that even if you don't need a click pattern. Like, just do click patterns anyway. It's helpful, right? It's very easy to underestimate a section and think, I don't need a click pattern here, I'm just gonna wing it, but then you're gonna struggle with that part from zero, so get a click pattern. It'll help. So that's, like, one type of advice I give. I have another piece of advice where I talk down on the concept of coin grinding, and this is kind of like a personal thing that I've witnessed a lot, but I've met a lot of people that will, they'll either refuse to play a level, or they'll refuse to play a level because it has coins they don't want to collect, or they will enjoy a level less because they will force themselves to collect a coin that they don't want to collect because it's bad, right? And so I have a point in my script telling people to just, like, be careful about coin grinding and to know when to and not to collect coins. And, you know, it goes from that all the way to, you know, telling people the very underrated bit of advice of, like, Actually, how the fuck do I word that? I don't want to read the script verbatim, but basically, I have a long segment in here where I talk about how the GD community has this really toxic, really, unfortunately, very common mentality where you should, like, compare attempt counts to other people, and you should compare how long it took you to beat something to other people. You should compare... the word here is compare, and comparisons are so fucking bad, because I've seen so many people go, man, I'm never gonna get good at this game, because random Joe Schmo beat this level so much faster than me. If I can't beat this level in, like, 7,000 attempts, then I'm never gonna get good at this, and that's bad. That's really bad. You don't want to do that. And, a lot of my script is just that, right? So, you know, I've had all of this just fucking accumulating, right? And, this is a long-ass tangent, but I say this all to say, all of the 2-star streams going forward are gonna prove a point in that script, which is, I have a segment in the script talking about how levels never get easy, okay? And I've already seen some jokes about it in chat, but basically, there's this joke, and I've seen it thrown around with Doggy and Grief a lot, but the joke is basically like, oh, if I beat, or not if I beat, this guy beat Bloodbath, why is he struggling on an 8-star, right? They beat Sonic Wave, why are they struggling on, I don't know, 9 circles, right? And, the thing is, every level in this game is difficult, right? Like, you have to go through a whole process to learn and beat levels, and it takes effort, and it just annoys me that you'll see certain people who will beat levels like VSC, and then, you know, people in the comments of that victor will be like, you beat VSC, why are you struggling with, I don't know, Excruciation Chamber? Excruciation Chamber is so much easier than VSC, and it's like, yeah, it's easier, but that doesn't make it free. And I'd go so far as scaling this down to 2 stars. Like, I have such a hard time with the grief verifier, by the way, jokes that get sent Doggy's way, because people will meme on Doggy for, like, dying in the wave in Poltergeist, right? But, like, the way Doggy died in the Poltergeist wave, if you've seen that clip, he didn't die because of skill. He died that way because of a memory click. He died because he thought he had to go down, but he had to go up. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's something, no matter how good at the game, you will die to things like that. That just will happen. Oh, but Doggy's so consistent on grief, he never takes the wrong path in that, but that's because he's been playing grief for hundreds of thousands of attempts. And that mentality is so toxic, and I say all that to say, you're gonna see me die in stupid places on these levels. You might see me die a lot more than you'd expect me to. And that's weird, because I'm a Kata Victor. It's really not weird. It's very normal. So, long-ass tangent over, but yeah. What the fuck is this? What? I saw a coin. This guy. He poked me. Give me your coin. Oh, dear fuck. No, stop it. No, you fuck off. Gimme. That was a level. Kebab level, yeah. Absolute cinema. I beat Bloodbath in 44k attempts when Riot took 26k. I'm obviously bad. Yeah, that mentality is exactly, like, it's so bad. The GE community has just such a problem with negative comparisons. Random Song 03. What the fuck is this? Part 1. Oh, that's really thin. I thought the whole thing could be landed on. I have to be honest about my attempt counts because I like being able to compare my own attempts on my spreadsheet. So it's more for myself than anything. Oh my god, that's fucking tripping me up so bad. Yeah, no, if you ever watch, like, Doggy or Zoink stream, or really any top player, if you watch, like, anybody ever that has, like, a large following stream, do not look at their chat. I've heard, because I don't like watching Nepesta, but I've heard from people who watch Nepesta that if he streams, his chat is pretty bad. I tend to watch a lot of smaller streamers, like under 100 viewers at any given time type stuff. There's nothing better than a Twitch chat with 20 people. Microphone. Oh, level note. Coin 1. Jump early to get the key at 5%. Then click on a blue orb at 9%. I still don't remember what mod does this, but I'll take it. Hit 2 question marks at 44 and 49. Jump early, get the key at 5%, and then click on a blue orb at 9. Okay. Oh, I see. That's hard. Oh, wait, no, the hitbox is dishonest. Yeah, there we go. What did it say about the blue orb at 9? Click on a blue orb at 9. Okay. Okay. I was supposed to go up there. I want to get the thing. Yeah, College Crane, I already told you not to level request my guy. That's a hard click. Oh my god. I will do it though. Sonyan ring. No! I didn't even know there was a third coin because I was going off the level notes. Fuck it, we're going back in. I want the third coin. I didn't know. I don't like giving him attention. I see what you guys are talking about. I'm not going to refer to him because I just don't like giving him attention. I don't mind if you guys talk about him in chat. I'm just probably not gonna engage with that conversation. There we go. Hey, Hulky Mr. Glitch. Welcome to the stream. Spring by Zitron. Oh god, custom objects. Okay. There was a toggle there. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay. Now I'm trying to die. Why was that hitbox so misaligned from that cloud? So that is the only coin in the level. I didn't know. I didn't know. I gotta say, I think it's so funny that back when I was still a Twitter user, and I have no idea if this is going to piss Twitter off because I'm not going to check, but I think it's so funny that back when I was a Twitter user, I caught so much heat for shitting on TCD for being a corporate clip farm, or not clip farm. I mean, they clip farm too, but I got so much shit for calling them a corporate content farm, you know, because they were only doing it for money. I got so much shit for that, but now the only time I ever see TCD brought up is to shit on them. I only ever see them get brought up to be like, man, this shit sucks. These guys make garbage content, and it's like, huh. Wait, there is a coin down there, but... Is there no song, or is it just really quiet? What's worse, TCD or its brand? TCD. Danny. There's something kind of funny about Speedbreaker being in a 2-star to me. This has the same energy as, like, Guitar Hero Through the Fire and Flames Easy Chart. Can't find the fucking thing I'm looking for. My god. There it is. How the fuck do you rotate things in OBS? Anyway, the bit's dead. The bit doesn't work anymore. I was calling myself a sucker. That was the joke, but it didn't work. Because I didn't know you couldn't rotate things in OBS. And also I didn't expect it to appear like automatically. I thought when I dragged it in it would be not visible. So I could like move it, but whatever. Not every joke can land. Alright, so, yeah, fuck this stupid Classical by Ray Orian's bullshit. Like, why is this here? Actually, why is this here? That's so dumb. Like, I don't remember beating this, either. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. I've talked about this so many times, and I talked about it especially last stream. I don't remember, like, 90% of the 2 stars, so this may as well be my first time doing this, right? Like, I legitimately do not remember any of these. This is, like, I've beaten a lot of levels. This being at the end of a sight-readable 2-star, like, this might actually be one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Like, this is up there with the final test chamber in the map pack portal level. Like, this is rough. Why is this here? That's... dear God. And this is like a 2.1 level, but it moves like moving objects by Sunstar. Okay, we're just gonna start dying in dumb places now. Man! Alright, so just don't do anything. Fantastic. I can't really say why, but I need to take notes really quick. No, it's not for a 2-star video. This is different, but I need... Where did I put this? Oh, wait, no. I'm looking in my Google Keep. This would be in my Google Docs. Not a bad endings video. The thing is, you guys will know, because, like, I don't know how to spell Raywarians. Okay, there we go. You guys will know because, like, this is for a pretty major video, so those of you who saw me play this on stream will kind of feel funny when that comes up later. Yeah, so that's a fucking level. Any town. Here we go. I felt so cool because I got that coin on sight read, and then I realized none of the saws can kill you. Ow. Yeah, y'all can say that you were here for the Danny incident. Fuck you, Danny. I guess this UFO just kind of can't kill you. Fuck, I can't tell what's solid. Why is the toggle orb a solid, like, block? What the fuck? Oh. Great. Yeah, I kind of forget that it's a trend for newer 2-stars to just take every single spike and put it inside of slopes. Which just makes me question why you put spikes and saws there to begin with. Because, like, you can make a level that's easy where there are no spikes to kill you. You can make that, and you can make it interesting. Like, you can put... Dear God. You can put something in place of what those spikes would be that still adds something, you know? Like, me personally, if I were to make, like, a level where literally nothing could kill you, I think I would focus on the environment and make it, like, a really well-built world. I don't think I would do this shit with these saws. Like, all those saws are are like an object going up and down the screen for like an effect. It's like a deco thing, right? So why couldn't you use a saw that didn't have collision at all, you know? Like, you could have used the deco gears, you know, the ones from, like, Club Step or whatever. You could have used, like, anything that isn't solid. It's just weird. Like, I can't help but just think, like, instead of doing this, you could have accomplished the same thing with, like, I don't know, where are the saws? Yeah, they're here. Okay. You could have accomplished the same thing with, like, these, you know? And had these, like, scrolling down the screen. Or you could have used, like, fucking, I don't know, these, right? Like, you have so many objects that the player would organically expect to not have collision. Like, look, this is pretty similar. It's a pretty similar, like, you could literally replace this with this, and I feel like it would communicate the exact same thing to the player, you know? And then what you could do, right, is you could make it so that only these two saws are actually solid, so that this is a real fucking coin, right? So that, like, the only way the saws could actually kill you is if you go for the coin. Then you could still have these not be solid and these not be solid. Literally, like, leave these two spikes as is, and then replace all of these, and then remove the guardrails, and this is, like, really cool. But no, we need to put guardrails on everything. Like, I'm pretty sure a new player who's not that good at the game would still be able to do this section, like not the whole thing, not with the saws, but this section right here, what's on screen now. I'm sure a new player could do this if you removed the guardrails. It's just condescending, you know? It's like playing bowling with the gutter blockers on. It's like, why would you play at all then, you know? It's just, I don't know. Feels weird. Oh, Bridget level. Didn't Bridget, like, pass away? I think, right? If so, you know, rest in peace. Because I always really liked Bridget's levels. Not that, like, disliking them would be, like, no, you know, that wasn't the case, but, like, you know what I mean. God, that's so sad. Such a fucking loss of talent, you know. It's always sad to see, like, anyone, but especially creative people, go that young, you know. Yeah, fuck cancer, I agree. Holy shit, he's back? Who's back? Also, yeah, unfortunately Bridget passed away. It was actually not that recent either. I think it was like a year ago? Maybe slightly less than. It was sad. I'm back streaming? Yeah, I've been streaming. I didn't stream... When did I last stream? I know it wasn't too long ago. Yeah, I streamed 2 days ago. The 19th, like the night of the 19th. I think I'd like to try to beat every Bridget level. I think I could make, like, a pretty comedic video beating... Because Bridget has over 300 levels. And I think it'd be pretty fun to make, like, beating every Bridget level and have it be, like a fun little thing, just in tribute to them. Obviously, I'm not gonna like every level. Like, they were a fucking like, machine that put out so many fucking levels, right? But, I don't know, I feel like she deserves some kind of video. And honestly, I think if, like, I praised most of her levels and then shit on, like, one or two, just to be, like, comedic or whatever, would also be, like, a thing, you know? Like, I feel like that would be more, like, a good thing than anything, because it'd be, like, I'd be making it entertaining. I don't know. But I do want to do something. Don't call yourself an idiot. Nah. Alright, I'm gonna quickly run and use the bathroom, chat. I won't be too long, but I don't know why I wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna run and use the bathroom. I shouldn't be too long. I will be right back. low-key, I was walking back to my room from the bathroom, and I felt something fuzzy against my leg, like fluffy, like hair, right? And I fucking, like, I had to, like, cover my mouth so I didn't wake people up, but, like, I kind of quietly screamed. I was like, what the fuck is that? Turns out, it was my cat walking by me because I was leaving the bathroom, and she was going into the bathroom because her litter box is in there. But, like, all of the lights in my house are off, and I'm not, like, afraid of the dark or anything. But it is, like, a thing where if it's completely pitch black and your sense of sight is just gone, something like that fucks you up so much more. Oh my god. Alright, let's fucking play the level. Deconstructed level. Not a great first start. Okay. Ooh, it does use player colors, though, which I like. I don't know how I misread the distance on that. But it does use player colors, and I like that. Okay. Alright, well, we're tearing into this one real quick. So, here's the problem I'm having here. Almost all of the solid objects, right? Like these are not actually solid objects. If I go and I turn off preview mode, this is using layout blocks to make an object that is not solid. So you go into this expecting everything to be fucking solid, right? Like, these are also not solid objects, but they're using lines to be solid. So then you get to here, naturally you're gonna assume this is solid, and you have to try to time it to go up here. But nope. Huh? No fucking way, dude. Ugh. Okay, yeah, this level's not that good. Follow the arrows. This is Geometry Dash. How often does an arrow tell you the truth? Like, let's be real. At this point, I treat arrows like deco objects that aren't... I treat arrows like deco objects that aren't conveying any information. That is, unless I see a bunch of them placed on the ground in front of spikes, then that changes everything. Why? I don't know. Fucking, huh? Oh my god, dude. What the fuck am I playing? Not a big fan of that one, unfortunately. A lot of Bridget's levels are coming up in a row, huh? I don't mind, but I didn't expect to see so many in a row. Ooh, this one's cool, so at least so far. I like this aesthetic. See, that's the thing. I remember Bridget got a lot of shit for, being a creator points grinder, and a lot of people were saying, like, man, their levels are so hollow and empty and meaningless, and, like, they're just, like, rushing levels out for creator points, right? And they got a lot of shit for it. Like, I remember it was, like, bordering on harassment to the point where, funnily enough, before he had as big of a platform as he did, Vortrox had to step in and make a video. And this was back when that was, like, not really, like, that didn't mean what it means now. It was, like, way more meaningless. But it was still, like, big, right? And it's, like, I remember they got so much hate for creator point grinding. But the two things I gotta say that, first of all, why do you care? You know, if you don't like someone's levels, even if there's a lot of them, like, oh no, there's a bunch of rated levels that you think are empty and generic. Okay, so don't play them. You know, like, you can voice your opinions politely. You can say that, like, I don't think this level's that special, and that's fine. But, like, again, it was, like, bordering on harassment. It was very odd. But the other thing is, like, I don't even agree with it. I don't agree with the criticism, because a lot of these levels have, like, a very bizarre atmosphere that I've never felt with other levels. Like, that last level had this almost, backrooms feel to it that I kind of like. Yeah, like, this is cool. I like this. Are they a little bit junk foody? Will I probably forget about these levels after I beat them? Yeah, sure, but they aren't boring, you know? I don't know. Just a weird thing. It's especially just, like, it's weird to look back at all the hate they got. I'll never understand it. But at least a lot of people responded to that hate with positivity, because I remember there's also a lot of people that spoke out like, no, what are you guys talking about? It's fine. I got very, like, grossed out the other day. And, mind you, I didn't watch the video, so maybe it's YouTube's fault and they didn't get brought up at all in the video, but I got grossed out because EBW made a video, and YouTube told me that the video was a collab between Vortrox and, this is the bad one, X-Creator Goal. Yeah, I didn't like hearing that. And maybe it's wrong, you know, maybe X-Creator Goal's not in the video and it was just YouTube being stupid, but I can't. I ended up unsubbing from EVW, and that's not because of just that, by the way. I unsubbed from EVW because I think EVW's content, I think it's kind of hit a point where I just can't fucking stand it anymore. It's just gone down the gutter. There we go. I've gotten older? No, but that's not the case at all, because EVW used to, like, beat demons. You know, used to, like, play the fucking game. Now every single EVW video is like, haha guys, recent tab, look this thing I did, this one thing that you guys like, the recent tab, and now I'm gonna milk the fuck out of it. You like the recent tab, right guys? More recent tab. Just like, Jesus Christ, dude. I get it. And, like, a lot of even the good EVW formulas have gotten stale. Like, oh, okay, so let me guess. You're gonna play a level of each difficulty. You're gonna give yourself 100 lives. Okay, so this video is gonna go one of two ways. You're either gonna get to the easy demon and you're gonna barely clutch it out and beat it, or you're gonna die before you get there. You're gonna struggle specifically on either the 6 or the 8 star, and you're gonna scream being like, why is this so difficult? And then the video's gonna end. There's also probably gonna be a meta joke somewhere about how you lost count of how many lives you lost, and your editor's probably gonna put something on screen being like, nuh-uh. And it's just, I don't know, they're all so predictable. I'm like, I tried for so long to just be nice and not be negative to EVW, right? Because I just didn't see a reason to. But I swear to God, it's like he's fucking stagnated with his content. And I would much rather watch EVW dedicate one video to a level, or, you know, if it's like a fucking easy demon and he beats it too quickly. Maybe, like, you know what he should do? I keep missing that coin. But you know what he should fucking do is honestly bring back his, like, what was it, 3 easy demons, that series? I don't get why he doesn't bring that back, because then at least he could just make videos on levels. I've seen in so many of EVW's, like, oh, look, one level of each difficulty, he'll come across, like, a demon that I think is, like, really good, and he'll just go, oh, yeah, I think I beat that. I don't think I recorded it, though. It's like, man, I would have loved to see EVW actually, like, play that for a video, you know? It just makes me sad. EVW's channel is just slowly devolving into slop, and it's really hard to watch. Nah, the thing is, Arav, you know what? I'm gonna say this, and this will be kind of controversial, but EVW seems to be taking influence from Vortrox in the worst possible way. I've noticed EVW has started to fake reactions the way Vortrox does. I don't know, I've just been so disillusioned and disappointed with EVW's content. It's so fucking tragic. It is the most 4 views thing I've ever seen. It doesn't, like, sometimes I get the vibe that if he didn't make money off YouTube, he would stop doing YouTube, which is fine, obviously. I have no issue with that, but what I'm saying is, like, it gives me the vibe that he doesn't really want to be there. I don't know. And for the record, I have no issue with that, right? I have no issue with someone being like, yeah, I don't really want to make videos, right? But at least be honest about it. There's something really painful to me about someone who doesn't want to make videos making videos. Yeah, how the fuck did he get 2025 YouTube winner? You're right, I don't get that. And I say all this out of love, because I respect EVW, you know? It's just like, Jesus Christ, man. There's only so many times I can watch you eat fucking recent tab dumpster dive until it's just like, alright, buddy. Occasionally he'll put out a good video. Very rarely. I mean, one of my videos exists because of one of his videos, and it's the, are the Rob top levels possible with accurate hitboxes? That's because I watched an EVW video that I thought was fun. But it's not common. It's really not common. I feel like... This is my prediction, chat, and it's a prediction I don't want to make, but it just feels right, and I'm going to make this prediction. I feel like Give It Time, and not just because he collabed with X-Creator Gold, but that obviously doesn't help. I feel like Give It Time, EVW is going to fall victim to, like, Twitter cancel culture. Twitter's going to just wake up one day and go, you know what? Fuck this guy. And the catalyst is going to be that EVW is going to collab with someone, not checking to see if they have any controversies, and Twitter's going to get mad at him for it. I'm calling it now. I'll say this. I get where you're coming from, Same, but I've actually been really enjoying watching Zoink. I've been watching Zoink stream Heliopolis, and it's actually been, like, some of the most entertaining GD content I've seen in a while. Okay, so, like, I'm not lagging, I'm holding a steady 240, but something about the way this level is shaking makes me feel like it's lagging when it's not. You can't hold into that, okay. See, the thing is, best streamer is kind of a shit category in my opinion. Only because oftentimes the best streamers in the GD community are like 20 viewer streamers. You know what I mean? Like a streamer I've been watching a shit ton lately, and I guess consider this a shout out as well. But on Twitch, there's a guy named Merkrin, and he's been grinding Cicada 3301. And I've been watching that, and that's been, like, that has been the best stream content I've seen in a long time. Okay? Like, I was about to say fuck Zeronium, but, like, I don't actually mean it that way. I was just like, fuck watching Zeronium, you know. I love Zeronium, that didn't mean that. But anyway, like, fuck watching Zeronium, fuck watching Zoink, fuck watching Doggy. Like, nah, give me Merkrin. Give me, like, you know... small Twitch streamer. And it's like, it's partially because of what I mentioned earlier about the chat being more fun, but it's also because, like, I don't know, I feel like something is actually happening that I haven't seen before. Because it's not just a GD community thing, like, I always fucking hated watching, like, any big streamer. Like, one of my favorite internet personalities right now is iShowSpeed. I would never, ever be able to watch an iShowSpeed stream. I just can't fucking do it. I preferred 12 Demons of Christmas when it was just EVW. Yeah, no, I agree. And what annoys me is that the reason he outsourced 12 Demons of Christmas to other people is because it was getting too time-consuming and stressful. But, like, bro, just play easier levels. You don't have to play extremes and insane demons. I'm pretty sure if you played, like, a couple hard demons and, like, a few medium demons, people would love that. I don't know what levels he has and hasn't played at this point, but if he hasn't played something like, I don't know, Well Rested, right? Like, imagine if he just, like, pulled out Well Rested for a 12 Demons of Christmas, right? I think that'd be cool as shit. I think my favorite GD content right now is people talking about levels they beat. It's even been what I'm making. It's the content I've been focusing on when I'm not doing reviews, of course. Like, I like hearing people talk about things they beat. Whether it be Multiverses doing the ranking every extreme he completed, whether it be, like, technical at the end of each year. A big one is I like watching, the fuck is their name? Sorry, it's getting late, so I'm, like, having trouble. I'm getting tired, but, so, like, Aeon Air before he retired? Yeah, exactly. Like, I love, like, ranking level content, you know, stuff like that. Like, weirdly, and this sounds egotistical, but I'm not talking about my own content when I say this, but a lot of the type of content I make is the type of content that I watch. You know, GD content at least, because I don't always sit there and watch GD content. I watch other stuff too. But it's like, I don't know, you know who I've been watching a lot of lately? It's, like, been my big thing. I've been watching a lot, and I mean a lot, of Anthony Fantano. Not just his reviews, but, like, his second channel discussion videos. I just, like, I don't know. I think that's actually part of it, is a lot of modern GD content, people are afraid to be opinionated, and when you're not opinionated, you're boring. In my opinion, at least. Like, I find a lot of content where, in terms of opinions, they try to, like, play it safe, really hard to watch. I prefer his commentary channel over his reviews. I agree. I think with his reviews, you have to, like, be selective with what you watch and only watch stuff where he's reviewing albums you care about. Just glad top players making long-form content. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, for me, the best video of 2025, at least I think it was 2020. Yeah, it would have been 2025. The best video of 2025 was Zoink's Thinking Space 2 video. The, like, hour-long, like, Thinking Space 2 documentary thing. That was fucking great. Because it's that, and then it's, like, gaming challenge videos, and I know that sounds broad, but, like, to be specific, it's the can you beat blank with only blank, right? So, like, Borderlands fans, this one's for you. I've been watching a lot of, Mr. Gasmask. Is it Mr. Gasmask 666, I think is his name? He does, like, one of his videos was, can you beat Borderlands 2 with only the Bane? Yeah, Lil Gasmask, yeah, him. I've been watching shit like that, and I love those videos, because they're just, like, genuinely entertaining. But what I like about Lil Gasmask videos is they're not just, like, stream highlights. He's dubbing over the stream footage, talking about it, almost like a director's commentary, you know? And I think that's cool. A lot of what Astral Spiff was doing with Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach was also pretty entertaining in that same way. If I'm not mistaken, Samifying left the GD community. He, I don't remember what game it is, but it was something along the lines of, like, Trackmania or something. I think that's what he's doing. He didn't leave the community because, like, oh, the game sucks or anything, or, like, fuck the community or anything like that. He, left the community literally just because he felt there wasn't anything left for him to do, which is so valid. I think Norkbork made a return recently, but I don't remember. This is a kind of a spoiler. If anything, I'm also curious what you guys think of this now, because I just want to know. But you guys know how I do 2.2 blank years in, right? It's a tradition that I've started. This year will be year 3. I want to know what you think of this idea, but I think year 3 onwards, I'm going to start 2 new traditions. I'm going to, and the first one I might not do. I haven't, like, this is a fresh idea and I'm not set on it yet. But the first idea I had was talking about what I see as my best and worst video of the year, right? Like, my best and worst video, like, videos I made, and just reflecting on them. Which, if you're curious, currently I think my best video is the Skeletal Extremigans video. I'm really proud of that one. But yeah, I'm thinking about potentially doing that. The other idea, which I'm a lot more set on, I think it's a really good idea, is having, like, somewhere in the video, probably at the end, like a 5-level long list of, like, the best levels of the year, in my opinion. What if 2.3 comes out, like, in 2047? Will I stop the tradition? No, it'll be kind of like a Season 2. When 2.3 comes out, it'll be like 2.3 1 year in, and I'll just, like, start it over. But it'll still be like it's continuing, so it won't actually be starting over. It's just like, in name, it'll start over. Yeah, if you guys are curious, because I obviously, I start my notes ahead of time, right? I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek for 2.2 3 years in, okay? So I have a couple topics written down, because I write down my topics as they happen. Because I want to make sure I remember shit at the end of the year, right? Just to name a few things that were kind of huge that I feel like everyone already forgot about. One of the big things is I'm going to spend a while talking about the Team Tough account hackings, you know, with, like, the fucking, like, cringe-ass Charlie Kirk hacks where people were, like, hacking the daily and having, like, art of, like, you know, fucking, I don't know, like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? That cringe-ass shit. I'm gonna talk about that, and normally I wouldn't, but I'm talking about it because I feel like at this point, the GD servers have hit a point where they are so unstable that I have to say something about it. But I feel like people genuinely forgot about it, because this is like that thing, if you guys don't remember, right? Because I'm honestly shocked a lot of people in chat are saying they don't remember it because it was huge. Basically, back in, like, February, March, there were, like, a large, and I mean a large influx of accounts getting hacked. Like, it felt like every week there was a extreme being hacked to have a secret way with, like, Charlie Kirk and a swastika, and, like, Viperin with a, like, map pride flag and all that, and, like, really disgusting shit, which was especially bad because, you know, they're obviously making fun of the fact they think Viperin is a creep, and yet they're putting that flag in a daily level, which is seen by minors. So, like, you know. So I'm gonna say right now, fuck everyone involved with the Team Tufts thing. Like, anyone who did any of those hackings, like, go fuck yourself. You are worthless pieces of shit. And I have no goddamn sympathy for you. And I really wish Rob Top would get off his ass and legally pursue people who do this shit. With that being said, my main reason for having it in, and the reason I want to fucking bring this up, is I am so mad at how Rob Top is handling the game's security. Like my GD account is basically designed in a way where I'm just expecting it to get hacked. Like, you can't put symbols in your password. There's no two-factor authentication. Passwords is, I don't know if they still are, but at least for the longest time, passwords were stored in plain text. Like, recently, I don't know if you know this, but we hit ID 14 million, or whatever. Like, if I go to, I'll delete all the filters. If I go to the recent tab, thank you, EBW. Like, we're on ID 140, right? Like, 140 million. We're on ID 140 million. And there was, like, an H-Man style server attack where, like, a bot was... I'm gonna get a photo of this, actually. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Because I have proof of this. Hold on just a second. I have this stored in a Discord. Okay, let me close Discord now. Yeah, so there was a, like, there was an H-Man style server attack on the servers, right? This is, like, an actual screenshot right here. And, if you look, this is obviously not supposed to be a level name you can type. LOL, did you miss me? I'm back. Hope you had a nice day. You know, this never gets old. Rob Top, when are you gonna fix your PHP? Which is, like, very H-Man. And if you couldn't tell, yeah, this is the level that got ID 140 million, so Rob had to, like, give the ID to a different level. So, even now, it's like, Rob's security is so bad that it forces my hand. I have to talk about that. On a more positive note, I get to talk about Orochi getting verified, which I think is cool. No, it's not actually H-Man. Let me reiterate. It's not H-Man. I'm saying it's an H-Man style server attack. Like, they did something similar to what he did back then. It's a different person. At least as far as I know. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. It's like big things like that. You know, huge topics like that, and Viperin stepping down, and all that kind of stuff, to smaller little funny moments, like that time Rob Top rated a 10-second level that wasn't even a finished level, it was a teaser, and then proceeded to immediately unrate it because, well, yeah. Which I just think is extremely funny. The first mythic auto, you know, stuff like that. Just cool. Just cool stuff. But if you're curious, chat, the I have I have 6 levels here, and I haven't decided if it's going to be 10 levels or 5, but... Oh yeah, this is a level name. I just entered the recent tab, and that was the first level in here. I should probably, like, not do anything with that. But yeah, I like, if you're curious what I deem as, like, the best levels of 2026 so far, it's, UNB Crusher by Akuna-kun, Red Velvet by Waffle X, which, that's a controversial level, but I'm going to ignore the controversy and just appreciate it, because I think it's good. But yeah, then there's Orbit by Mindcap, Bad Number 2 by Magenta Y'all 10, which I have a lot to say about. That level is fucking insane. Phobros, which I don't actually remember who made that one off the top of my head. I'll have to check. But basically, I don't think it's been rated yet, but there's like a really cool Phobos remake, and it's like Medium Demon Phobos, and it's called Phobros. And then currently, and I don't think it's going to be dethroned, like I don't even think it's close, the best level on the servers in 2026, like the best level to come out this year, is Cognito Hazard by Mercury DT. It's just a good level. I don't know what else to say. So, you know, the whole idea for the segment is I'll talk about, like, a couple of those each year, you know. I turned the new Super Mario Bros. Wii overworld music into a glitch hop banger preview. What? Okay, I don't know if banger is the right word. Is this fucking auto? Wait, what? Did I hear... What the fuck was that sample in the song? What am I looking at? Hold, I didn't press anything. Let's see how little you have to do. Practice mode. Okay, so you actually have to play this part. You don't have to click there, though. I wanna figure out how many inputs you actually need to do here. Okay. You can buffer that. Alright. I'll be able to remember that from 0, so let's count. 1, 2, 3. Or 5. 6. I like this. Genuinely though, what the fuck? That's one way to nerf your level, I guess. Brightness. I had to have been like a fucking pixel away from that saw, dude. Thoughts about content creators doing reaction videos? Actually, like, some of the worst content creators on the platform, they do active harm to YouTube as a platform. They do active harm to the creators they react to. Even if they cause that creator to get, like, a boost in subs or views, they still, you know, directly harm them. Because A, most of those viewers are not going to stick around, and B, you know, they don't actually tend to send as many viewers over as they think. Basically, it's kind of funny considering I don't like capitalism, but here we go. Basically, when it comes down to it, YouTube videos are a market, and whenever you flood the market with a bunch of shitty, low-effort reaction videos, people will watch those reaction videos instead of the original video, and because they've basically seen the original video through the reaction video, they will not watch the original video. Which means two things. Firstly, those reaction videos are a form of copyright infringement because, I believe to infringe on copyright, your work, your plagiarized work, to prove that it's plagiarized, you have to prove that it functions as a replacement for the original work. Basically meaning, will people go to your thing and watch it instead of the other thing? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, reaction videos do that. But the other thing is that reaction videos, they waste the viewer's time so that they don't end up watching more organic and proper, like, actual videos. So, in general, the more reaction videos exist, the less creative and organic and good people get views. So, like, if someone reacts to my video, for example, most of the people who watch the reaction video are not going to watch my video, and therefore my video's performance is not only not going to go up, it's actually going to go down, because if that reaction video didn't exist, there would have been a potential for that same person to just straight up get recommended my video, and because it'd be the same fucking thing, they'd have still watched it. And as for content creators asking permission, that doesn't make it better. If someone asks me to react to my video and I say yes, that likely just means that I don't understand the gravity of the question and that I'm being used. And I will say, not all reactors are doing that intentionally. A lot of them do not understand the harm they are causing, but they're causing harm. Because the problem is, usually when someone reacts to your video, they cause harm in ways that the content creator could not have perceived, and therefore a lot of content creators, when they give permission to reactors, are doing so under, like, a weird false pretense where they think, oh, they're just watching my video, nothing bad could come from that. And the other problem is that when a content creator, when a small content creator in particular, has a large reaction channel ask for permission to watch their stuff. Like, if Moist Critical, I know he doesn't do reaction content anymore, but he's the example that comes to mind. If, like, Moist Critical came up to some random small YouTuber and was like, hey, can I watch your video on my stream? That's not a great Moist Critical impression, but I don't fucking care. It's like, I'm gonna, like, watch your video while I slap myself in the face with the Moby Huge, and you're like, okay. A lot of the time, smaller content creators, when, they fucking... I'm going for that coin. That was an infuriating coin to miss. But a lot of the time when a smaller content creator is approached by a larger content creator, and the larger content creator asks for permission to react to a video, the smaller content creator will say yes, even if they do not want them to react to their video, because A, they're afraid of causing drama, and B, they feel like because the content creator is asking permission that they are automatically doing the right thing, and so they feel like they would be a worse person for saying no. Like, they feel pressured, basically. Also, no, I did not sound like him. I sounded like a bad Patrick Star impression. I don't know what that was. But yeah, basically, like, there's no good that comes from reaction videos, and I want to be clear, like, I'm talking about a very specific type of reaction video. I'm talking about, like, you know, face cam in the corner, eating potato chips, not contributing anything, fucking just watching the video, right? You're like, ha, funny, he said the thing, he said the funny word. I think that's funny. Yeah, like XQC, there you go. It actually became weirdly a streaming meta for a while, right? Maybe it's the way you're dressed. Yeah. But, yeah, it became a streaming meta for a while, but I'm legitimately talking about, like, the reactors that provide fucking nothing and just, like, put the video on and just, like, eat potato chips and occasionally laugh or whatever. And I make that distinction because there's a different kind of reaction video that I do appreciate, which is something along the lines of, like, you know, legal expert reacts to TV show episode where they go to court, like what Legal Eagle does, or, you know, like someone who's deep into speedrunning reacting to, like, someone's first Nuzlocke in a Pokemon game, like Pokemon competitive Pokemon player reacts to top speedrun. Like, that's fine because they're adding something to the original video. They're talking about the run. They're giving insight, you know? But, you know, my issue is with reactors that, like the stereotypical YouTube reactor, the, Jinx Reacts. No one's gonna remember who that is. That is such a 2016 name. I've been on this platform for too fucking long. Nobody knows who Jinx is nowadays. I'm gonna be amazed if anyone in chat goes like, oh man, you know. You remember Iron Cat? OG. You are an OG. Like, here's the thing. I have a rule, and this is actually a silent rule most content creators have, but I have a rule, and that's, I try, and I've never done, like, I've never had a reason to do this, so I'm pretty fucking successful here, but I believe that you should avoid copyright takedown requests at all costs. I feel like you should never, ever file a copyright takedown notice onto another content creator, because usually it's the wrong move, right? It's just a dick move, you don't do it, you never, especially because a lot of people seem to try to do that to silence critics. Just like, never, ever, ever file a copyright takedown request, with the one exception of, if someone does like a reaction video, like an XQC style reaction video to one of my videos, right, and they provide nothing, I will file a copyright takedown notice. I do not want them using my goddamn content. Because at that point, they are just stealing my fucking video. Because, like, that is textbook copyright infringement. That is the one time where you'd be using the system correctly, you know? Hey, this song. I haven't heard this song in fucking forever. Jesus. I forgot this was, like, a song in the game. Stream is different. Reacting on stream, I mean, I still don't like it, but reacting on stream is very different because it's like, it's real time, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'd have to see it, but like, I know Tatalox. Tatalox is cool. I feel like Tatalox, if I had to guess, probably paused the video a lot and gave his opinion about what I was saying a lot. Right? Right? And that's the thing. Even with reaction videos, I'm very lenient because, like, I was saying, oh yeah, I would copyright take down a reaction video. For me to do that, it would have to be like some guy just stuffing his fucking face with potato chips, just sitting there, not a word coming out of his mouth, playing my video in its entirety with no editing, no cuts, and the viewer might as well just be watching my video. It's that hyper-specific scenario. Like, most of the time, I probably wouldn't go after a copyright thing for a reaction video. Like, I feel like I came out guns blazing saying that, but what I'm referring to when I say I would 100% take down a video like that, I'm legitimately talking about, like, what is basically plagiarism. Can I react to your video while I eat popcorn? Genuinely, like... And also, for the record, too, I probably wouldn't do that if it was, like, some guy smaller than me. Not because, like, you know, I don't think that makes it better. It's more just, if it's just some random guy, I don't feel like I want to fucking threaten them with legal action, you know? I'm talking about, like, if, like, XQC reacted to one of my videos. Or, like, Sniper Wolf. Not that that would happen, but if Sniper Wolf ever reacted to one of my videos, that would be the fastest I think a YouTuber would ever file a copyright takedown request. Or Hassan, yeah. Just generally, like... It's like taking someone else's video and putting your own watermark on it. Exactly. Like, it is really specific what I'm talking about, but, like, there are people who react to your videos. See, that's also a problem, right? People call them reaction videos, but I don't really think that's accurate. Because a lot of them don't react. They just fucking sit there and stuff their goddamn faces. Like, I don't know. And I know I keep, like, making that joke of, like, oh man, they stuff their face. No, but, like, genuinely, there's, like, a large amount of streamers and fucking YouTubers where they'll just, like, I've seen so many streamers who call it the lunch break segment, where they'll just throw on a video, walk away from their setup, go and make food, come back, let the video continue to play, and just eat their fucking food, and it's like an uninterrupted fucking hour-long segment of just no commentary, no nothing, just here's this random guy's video. Like, I have seen so, like, it is so funny, I have seen so many reaction videos where it's just a face cam with an empty goddamn chair, and then some dude's, like, high-budget fucking video essay playing on the screen. It's so cringe. Like, that is what I'm talking about. Also, shit, I just realized that was Tidal Wave. Chat, we beat Tidal Wave. Chairman stream. Oh shit, we're going from Tidal Wave to Corn. Chat, can we beat 2 extremes in a row? Oh fuck, that's an aggressive start. We beat Corn! Softcore Corn. Fucking what? Softcore Corn. That is the best chat message I've ever read. And this is the worst level name I've ever read. I don't care, I'm disliking it based off name alone. I don't have as much of an issue with Femgram. I don't hate the level name because it uses the word waifu. I hate it because it's hello fellow kids. It's really fucking cringe. It's like if I named my level Rafflecopter. That bush has a saw. That fucking bush, which looks like it's in the background, has a saw. I could not see the saw. How was I supposed to saw the sea, which sees a saw? It's fucking... My mental health is deteriorating. Alright, so in this level we can't touch grass, except for all the parts at the beginning where you are required to touch grass. this level's quirky and puts the coin at the last click and makes the last click stupid if you go for the coin. Never mind, it's just free. Did you try deleting the video from your history? Oh, you're talking to someone else in chat, okay. I was like, what video? What are you talking about? The Millennium Grift. I swear, I've seen this fucking same ball icon. I don't know if it's the same guy, but I've seen this same ball icon, like, every fucking chat I've checked doing this grind. It's so weird. Holy fuck, those saws are zooming! Look at them go! This level reminds me of Outbreak? Yeah, it does actually. I was trying to pinpoint what it was making me think of, but yeah. Yeah, those saws really go spin! Shout out Vinny. I stole your joke, Vinny. Who gave the saws caffeine? I'm spinning to winning. I'm going for like 2 hours. We're at the exact halfway point of the short levels. We have 30 left. I might end stream because I'm getting kind of tired, if that's okay. Well, we'll do some stuff though. We got lists. Past the aux cord. What do we beat for this? Unicorn of the Sea. Oh, wait. No, we're doing this first. I didn't realize I hadn't done this yet. This level's peak.
So, welcome to my level. Alright, so basically, you gotta beat it. Alright, so you just have to win. That's basically what's gonna happen. Alright, so just wait a minute, because I'll tell you when to jump. Okay? Because I'm gonna help you out. Because, you know, I'm really nice like that. Just don't worry about it. Just wait. Jump now, jump now, jump now. Wait, no. Okay, wait. No, wait, not then. Okay, no. Wait a minute. No.
Yes, they are same.
Sorry, I swear it was there. Okay, right now, I gotta jump right now. Oh, wait. No, you're fine, you're fine. Wait, you're fine. Yeah, I guess it's not actually there. That's really confusing. Okay, right now, wait. Oh, okay, false alarm, I guess. Yeah, that's okay, I'm a bit confused. Oh, right now. Oh, wait, sorry. My bad, I swear it was there. I think I see a spike over there. Wait, can you see that spike over there? Wait, can you see that spike? Wait, hold on, am I hallucinating? Okay, wait, it's getting closer. Wait, okay. Okay, everyone breathe in and out. You ready for this? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, I guess that wasn't actually a spike. That's my bad, I guess. Damn it, bro. I swear that was a spike. Like, I swear, like I saw it or something. I don't even know what's going on. Wait, I think I see it. Wait. Nope, that wasn't a spike. That was definitely an orb. That was not a spike. Okay, well, I guess there wasn't a spike in the level. That's okay, I guess. Oh, there it goes. That was a spike. Well, I'm sorry about that. I didn't give you a warning. Yeah, that's my bad. Just like dislike the level, honestly. Let's make this the most disliked level in all of Jump Dash. Let's hit it. Let's get it, guys. Yeah, let's go. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing in my life, guys. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I love this guy. Like, I can't. Like, shut up. Please shut up. I'm having a mental breakdown right now. I don't need this. I really don't need this. Please, shut up. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry. Please. I can't do this. Dude, shut up. Please, shut up. I love Jumbo Chat. My favorite game ever.
I love this level. Peak. Okay, now I'm gonna end stream. That was at the end of the original audio too. That it always ended like that. It's just no one sticks around on the end screen. Yeah. How many keys do I have? Check that real quick. 6. Okay. Alright. We're doing pretty good stat-wise. No, we're beating one more 2-star. We're doing one more 2-star, actually. And I have a reason. We're doing one more 2-star. I know I said what I said earlier, but we're doing one more 2-star. And now, we have the perfect star count. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream now. Good night, everybody. I will try to stream in the future. Well, yeah, no shit. I'll try to stream soon, is what I meant to say. Yeah, it fucking vanishes off the face of the earth completely. Nah. Alright. Good night, everyone. I will see you guys in the next stream. Bye!